Before you go out and spend a ton of money on band music for this year, you're going to want to watch this video. Hey there everybody, and welcome to another one of my videos. Today we're going to be talking about the best concert band music in grade 1. If you like this content today, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. Let's get right to the video. First, we're going to take a look here at Brian Balmage's Colliding Visions. This is a grade 1 piece of music. It is excellent. We played this at the PMEA conference in Pittsburgh a couple years ago, and it is just such a really cool song, and I think you're really going to enjoy listening to this Colliding Visions. So definitely go into Smart Music, check it out. I think you're really going to enjoy it. I also enjoy Comet Ride. It has the ability to have some easier percussion parts and then some harder ones that has 16th notes in it. It just kind of goes through the whole story arc of a comet, and you're riding this comet out in space, and it just has a really cool sound to it. We played this song last year, Fanfare on a Theme of Imagination. It just has kind of a really innocent sound, and it just stirs up a lot of imagination, which is why it's named Fanfare on a Theme of Imagination. It's just a really cool song. We have played this several times. It is a perfect opener at the grade 1 level. It's just this big, bold, there's a lot of stuff going on. Flutes have these 8th note runs from B flat to B flat. Lots of good low brass, and it's just big and bold, and it just feels like something of great majesty, which is what the name is suggesting, just is happening, is going on. You know, here comes the king and queen, the president. This is the premiere of the movie. It just has that kind of sound to it. It's really cool. It's one of my favorites. A kind of simple, easy, quick to put together Midnight Madness by Brian Balmage's. You can practice staccato tonguing with this one, and there's this 8th note, quarter note pattern that is a recurring theme throughout the song that goes through the different sections in the band, and it's pretty cool, and it's very easy to put together. Who doesn't enjoy music by Robert W. Smith? We have played this song a few times. It's called Barrage, and there's some metallic sounds that you get to do in the percussion section, and it's just big and bold, and there's a couple places in there where the band is just doing this nice crescendo, and it just leads to this really loud sound. It's just very brash and harsh and just really cool sounding, and it's hard to find a grade level 1 song that kind of does that. It emulates what older kids are doing at this younger level in the grade 1. I have never played this one other than having the kids sight read it in Smart Music, and I never heard this one until the band teachers at Kiskeria chose this for, I think it was one of my daughter's concerts. It's really neat. It's about these dueling roller coasters. The kids get to make sounds with their mouth, the steam, and just little things going on. And it's just this race between the roller coasters, and it's kind of a neat thing. Morpheus, I have this one in my library, and it's a pretty cool song. It's kind of a big and ominous and really cool song. You should definitely go and listen to it in Smart Music and see if you like it. That's a nice thing about Smart Music. You can go and you can listen to all these pieces. Doesn't cost you anything. You can actually look at all the parts. I will put a link down in the description. I have done some band reviews in the past, and you can click on that and you can go to that playlist and you can listen to some of those reviews. If I go through a song today and you want me to go through and actually review that and show that, I can do that. Just put that down in the comments and just ask that question. I have this one in my library too. It's called Surge. It's kind of a neat song. Robert W. Smith, another bold, strong, performing piece. There's recurring melodies that go through the sections, and they come in and out, and it's Just really, really nice piece. Michael O'Air writes some interesting things, and we've played this one at adjudications. This is Spirit of the Wolf. One of the neat little things is at the beginning of the song, and this is kind of an Indian tribal kind of song, but at the beginning of the song, the flutes get to take their mouthpiece off, and they put their fingers inside the end of the mouthpiece, and they put their hands on the outside, and they're creating all these weird and different sounds by pulling back the mouthpiece and moving it forward, and it just kind of gives that whole flavor to an Indian kind of tribal song. It's really kind of neat. I also like music that Michael Sweeney writes. If you have a band that can pull this off, I've had several excellent bands that I could play this with, but we just kind of decided to go a different direction that particular year, and I'm glad we did. But this is a really cool song. I've wanted to play it for a long time. There's actually a breakdown in this song where the kids have pencils and they're tapping out this complex rhythm on their music stand, and it just kind of gives that tribal kind of feeling, that ancient, old kind of feeling, and there's some singing that goes in this song too. But it's a very fast song too, but it's really cool sounding and it's really neat. We've played this song a few times at the adjudications. You definitely want to read the writing that goes along with this song inside the inside cover. It talks about the Aztecs and just kind of the creepy little vibe kind of thing that kind of goes on with them in this particular story. It's really neat because the kids get to use a rain stick also in the percussion section, some rather unique instruments. So it's a really neat one for the percussion section. It's definitely worth looking into. It's a very cool song. I don't have this piece in my library, but I've wanted to play it for a long time. It borders a little bit on the harder side for this grade 1. It's Gates of Orion. It just kind of has neat little melodies. You know, Michael Sweeney writes some really, really nice things. But in the clarinet section, I know one of the things that you definitely want to make sure you have is you have clarinets that are very good over the break, because there are a lot of notes like that in here, and it could be a good thing for your group or a bad thing depending on what you have in your clarinet section that particular year. But once again, the nice thing is you can go into Smart Music, you can look around, and you can kind of see what exactly you have in there, and you can gear all this music right to your particular group. Instead of going to JWPepper, listening, really not knowing what's in there, or trying to read those things in YouTube where they're just flipping through the score and you have no idea what you just saw. You know, you have a nice easy version here by Michael Sweeney too, Night on Bald Mountain. I love that song. What a way to introduce kids to some classical music, and it's one of those songs that just sounds awesome. Well, I hope you got a lot out of the video today. I hope I found some songs and some things that you didn't even know were in Smart Music, so that you can go and assign some of these things to your students or use them in class so that you guys can have a very, very fun and enjoyable time making music. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button and the notification bell, and don't forget to tell me down in the comments below what songs you enjoyed in this video today. Thanks again, and I'll see you in my next video.